I'm so fucking rich and really hot. I'm so fucking rich and hot. I'm so fucking rich and really.
Hey, everybody. Hey, happy Horny Friday, my friends. Wow, it's Friday. It's June 19th. It's Juneteenth. Okay? Please support your local Black Lives Matter chapter and do whatever you can to be a good ally if you're not a black person today on Juneteenth. And happy Horny Friday. Cheers to everybody in the chat. It's a beautiful day out here in sunny Los Angeles, and I'm having a glass of wine that I put in the fridge because I couldn't finish it last night. So cheers. This has been sitting in my fridge since last night. I had a glass and a half of wine, and this is the half that I couldn't finish. So cheers to all of you out there in the world. Blip, 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 blip. As always, I invite you to send me pictures of your Horny Friday beverages so that we can all have a virtual toast together. I see Hando, the AV guy in the chat, has a gin and tonic. Bingin Games has a Wild Basin alcoholic seltzer. I don't know what that is, but it sounds horny. It sounds horny. Someone's got a gimlet. Megaspell is about to have an orange and vodka. We've got beer. We've got water. Hey, water. What do we say about water, Jack?
Water is one of the top number one liquids that you can have. The best refreshing liquid that's out there. Hey, folks.
That's Jack's
I'm here
voice.
too. That's right.
My sidekick.
I'm not your sidekick.
Okay, well,
dude.
He's my husband, and I make him go on the mic now. Because I can. This is my show. I'm in charge.
That's true.
Ooh, I see some Mark T in the chat has a dark rum, pineapple juice, and club soda.
Wow.
Woo! I love it. And someone named Burger Banana says, I drink pee-pee.
Okay.
Okay, that's horny. I'm not going to kink shame you for drinking pee-pee on Horny Friday.
I drink
Cheers
pee-pee.
to you.
Go ahead.
And anyone who drinks pee-pee. In fact, I'm about to drink a little pee-pee myself.
Go ahead, Burger Banana.
And when I say pee-pee, of course, I do mean white wine.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow. Wowie zowie. How ya doing? How you doing? It's Friday, June 19th. I'm your host, Cait Raft. This is Hot and Rich, a show about celebrities. I've got two plants behind me. I've never talked about them. They've just kind of been, you know, the plant elephant in the room. But I have two plants behind me. That's interesting.
Yeah. You can start your topics.
What do
if
I?
you want
Yeah,
to.
fine.
I mean, I'm not telling you to start them. I'm saying I finished loading the videos.
You are the producer.
I'm saying I finished loading the videos. I know you were, stretching for that reason.
Yeah. So if you're listening to the podcast, Jack has started doing a stream right before this. So we're doing back-to-back streams, and we don't. Have
the
time
people
to,
love
like,
it, but
get the tech in order.
this is live broadcasting, folks.
Yeah, this is live broadcasting. It's also not live if you're listening to it on the pod, or if you're watching it on the tube, the YouTube, that is, not the boob tube. Although boob tube would be perfect for Horny Friday. We need a Horny Friday sound alert, don't you think?
We do. And by the way,
why don't you play the cozy
Yokohama
alert?
Bunny for the tier 1
Oh
sub.
my God! Thank you,
Very
Yokohama
kind.
Bunny. Thank you, and hey, everybody, thanks for all the subscribers to this channel. If you are a subscriber, you get 3 emotes, one of my face, ding, one of Zach Braff's face, grung, and one of Florence Pugh's face, ding. I don't know why I'm doing sound effects today.
Cozy,
Just
cozy,
me and my
cozy.
Oh, play that again.
Cozy.
Yeah, someone should sample that to be like an EDM track.
The old, it's back, everybody. The cozy alarm.
The cozy alert is back. We love the cozy alert. We do. We love it. Oh, wow. Love it. Yeah, we got to get Ben and Anna de Armas emotes. Do we have more emotes that we can do, or we got to wait till we get more viewers or something?
You have to check on your Twitch. So if you go on your Twitch and go to creator dashboard, you can check right now. There, it's goals based on how many subscribers you have.
Yeah, I'll say it. Goals. Goals.
Goals.
Goals. Hashtag goals,
Oh, you've
everybody.
got a hype train going.
I know. I'm stoked on it. In fact, I'm stoked.
This is really a pretty impressive hype train.
Honestly, there's nothing hornier than a hype train. Do you know what a train is? It's when you fuck a bunch of people in one line in a row.
Is that true? And they have to be in a line?
There's a whole plot line on The Real Housewives of Orange County because someone started a rumor that Kelly Dodd was in a train. And then everyone was like, what's a train? And then they were like, they had to explain it on Real Housewives of Orange County that a train is like when you have sex all in like kind of human centipede without the surgery. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it is. Am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's not how a train works. I think it's like a lot of people, go in a row.
What do you mean? Isn't that what I just said?
It's not like human centipede where everybody is like.
That you're like eating ass in a train.
Is that really what it is?
I could be wrong.
I don't think it's that way with a train.
Oh, I'm wrong. I thought it was something else. Sorry.
It's not like a human centipede.
I pictured like a train.
No, it's not a
people.
human centipede of people like.
Sorry. I only know about it from Real Housewives of Orange County. Choo choo. Happy Horny Friday. Happy Horny Friday, everybody.
Wow. Holy shit.
We
You
did
have
it.
now reached tier 3.
Wow. Do we get a new emote yet, or do we have to reach tier 4 to do that?
You have to go online and see how many subs you need. How many sub points.
I'm going to do the rest of the intro today from behind this wine glass. Do you see me? Hee hee. Hee hee. Ha ha. Horny Friday. Hype train. Goo-ga. Wow. The vibe is good. Don't you feel it, Jack?
It's a good vibe today.
The vibe is good. The vibe is good. I'm relaxing.
Welcome to this toilet called Tinseltown, folks.
Oh, that was good, Jack. Good producing.
Yeah.
Because this is a toilet called Tinseltown. Oh wow, the vibe is nice. I'm feeling good. Jack and I are gonna head on over to a Juneteenth demonstration after this, and I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling positive vibes. It's been a good day. I lost my hydro flask,
But then.
and left it at my old job that is now no longer my job. Hire me. And I'm scared to look inside because I think it has mold in it.
I have already looked inside as I did my afternoon dishes shift.
Yeah, everybody, we do dishes shifts.
And we do a lot of them. We do
'Cause
two
we go
dishes
through a lot
shifts a
of-
day so that
yeah.
we can just go through dishes without much worry. But I'll tell you what, I've looked inside of it, and it's disgusting.
Wait, really?
Lee clean.
The twist, though. That twist. That was downright M. Night Shyamalanian. That twist. So I left my hydro flask. I had a job when quarantine started. And then quarantine killed my job. I was writing for a TV show. Not a TV show. A Quippy show. I was writing for a show. And that writer's room got shut down because of COVID. And then the whole thing got shut down. But I left my hydro flask there, which is like a very pricey but wonderful water bottle. I think it was like $30.
Yeah. It's the official one for if you're a Visco girl.
I was ready to write it off and say, I'll never see that shit again. I worked hard on that sticker collection, too. It's got a lot of stickers on it. You didn't put it in the dishwasher, did you? You probably did, huh? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes, I did.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I did, of course, do that.
I forgot that you're not supposed to do that with those, I think. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, I thought I would never see that water bottle again, and I was wrong. I saw it today. I got it. I picked it up, brought it home. Now it's back. Okay, let's get into let's do a segment of the show that I like to call Hot Seconds. What?
Oops.
Jack, what the fuck?
I pressed the right one. It fucked up. Sorry.
Where's your head at, man?
My head is perfect. I pressed the right one.
No, you're right. Your
There we
head
go.
is perfect.
God damn.
That was scary.
I'm so sorry.
Jack, that was so scary.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is Hot Seconds. This is the part of the show where we talk about some topics, but just for a hot second. Okay, so it's Juneteenth, and Lizzo is celebrating by being absolutely naked, and I love it. She posted a video to her Instagram today announcing a charity auction that she's doing, and she did the whole video while being I think naked under like her giant hair. She's got like the biggest hair covering her boobs and genitalia. And this is perfect for Horny Friday. I love this. Honestly, let's watch the video. Let's watch the video of this.
With perfect timing, we also just reached level 4 of the hype train.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah. That's Horny Friday. Okay, cool.
Happy Juneteenth, y'all.
Let's watch this.
This year we're doing Juneteenth in a major way. Not only are we celebrating a Black American holiday, but I'm holding a silent auction and a raffle so we can give back to Black organizations and businesses, specifically in the Twin Cities. So go to LizzoLovesYou.com to sign up to have an interactive experience with me, whether virtual or on the road, depending on the future of COVID. And also participate in a silent auction with some of my favorite people and artists. So go to LizzoLovesYou.com and celebrate Juneteenth by giving back to Black.
That's so good. Honestly, she is really good at Instagram. Lizzo is good as hell at Instagram. Speaking of naked celebrities, Lisa Rinna, naked. Go.
Hang on. Sorry.
This is
Hang on a second
Horny
here.
Friday content. If you weren't horned up by Lizzo, you're going to be horned up by Lisa. I'm horned up by both of them, frankly.
Whoa! And you can't believe what just happened, Cait.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Lil Ring Donkey.
We just reached hype train level 5.
Wow.
Wow.
That was huge.
That was huge. The hype train continues.
Hey, if you're listening to the podcast version of the show and you want to get in on the hype train, you can tune in live Monday, Wednesday, or Horny Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. We go live doing this podcast 3 days a week. And then I upload it, by the next morning it'll be uploaded as a podcast. But if you're curious, tune in live sometime and come in the chat and say, hey, first time, long time. Okay. Look at Lisa Rinna. She also was naked. Not for a cause, not for a good cause like Lizzo, but for hawking this sunglass brand. But holy shit, Lisa Rinna. Damn. She's like fully in the nude, like all oiled up. You know how when you do like naked photo shoots, you cover yourself in oil? Lisa Rinna looks good. How old is Lisa Rinna? Is 56 years old. Damn. This is Horny Friday as hell. This is Horny Friday as hell. I saw Lisa Rinna in person once, and she is so hot. Like, she is truly so hot. Lisa Rinna is just as hot in person as she is in photographs. Lisa Rinna, she used to be a soap star. She's now one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's got big lips. She's got the iconic hair. Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna. Say her name 3 times. Then you get a Xanax smoothie in your hand. Wow. Yeah. Let's move on. Britney Spears. She went for a run in a park, barefoot. Let's watch it.
I'll tell you what's funny.
Whoop. That's not it.
Where do you have? I don't know if I have that one.
Oh no.
I don't know if I have that. Let me get that for you then.
You're gonna get it?
I mean, I guess I can. I don't
You're
see
gonna
it
get
here.
it?
I don't see it here.
I must have fucked it up.
Yeah, I don't see the clip. Oh, Britney running. Okay, let me see if I can get it here. Yeah, you do have it here. You do have it.
Oh, then you messed up.
Cait labeled the clips like clip 0.
Yeah,
She started
clip
with 0 base
I told you that
numbering.
before the show. I said
I understand that, but come on. It makes it harder.
All right, this is Britney Spears running through a park.
You'll have to give me a moment, though.
No shoes on. Why? Because she's Britney. Because she can. Brittany can do whatever she wants. Brittany's been through a lot. Brittany can run in a park without shoes on with her boyfriend, Sam Asghari. We support Brittany as she does this. She's wearing the crop top and some shorts, her uniform, I would say. Her mask is pulled down below her chin. She's having fun. Like, this is what fun looks like. If you don't like fun, don't look at this, because this is what pure, unadulterated summer 2020 Brittany is all about. She's running. Play it again. Go back to the top and play it again. I want you to all see Brittany running. I think she's trying to beat Usain Bolt's time again. Remember that time she was the fastest runner in the world? She's trying to beat her own world record.
Wow.
And she's, of course, wearing her classic belly exposing ruffly princess shirt with just some classic beige khaki short shorts. And we're happy for her. And hey, remember when she broke her foot? She's clearly healed. She's healing. And we're all healing along with her. Watch as she runs. The world heals. Isn't that true, Jack? Don't you feel healed?
Nature is healing.
Nature is healing. We are the virus. Okay, Courtney Stodden did another paparazzi walk. You know how Courtney does. Her paparazzi, she calls the paparazzi, looks fabulous, goes for a walk. Well, she did it again, and we have to look at it.
Okay. I'm all a fluster now because of the clips issue.
Okay,
the clips
Jack,
issue here. Here we go. There we
go. So let me just, let the record show. Courtney Stodden went for a walk. She got 2 drinks from Starbucks, and she's wearing the SMAG hat that is Brian Austin Green's hat that he's selling.
What is it
for
again?
Charity. Someone Make America Great. Okay. Proceeds go to the ACLU. Anyway, that's all. I think that, now that she's getting headlines, I think that she's like, let's capitalize on it and call the paps. Call those little pappies. All right. Claire Crawley is going to start filming the Bachelorette season soon. This was the season that they had to stop filming because of COVID. They're now resuming shooting, and they're doing like a bubble, like a bubble, like kind of what sports are doing, but it's for the Bachelorette. Everybody's going to be in one location. Everyone's going to be tested 1 week before. And then if everyone comes back negative, they're going to shoot. And they're all going to stay inside like one resort somewhere.
Wow.
Bubble.
Like the NBA. Did you hear that Disney has rings that like
I
test?
know.
Can I get one?
No. You're not a professional athlete. Those are the only people that matter.
They have rings?
The only people that deserve
like
to
the
live are
Tomorrowland
professional
ring?
athletes. Everybody knows that. That's a law of physics.
They made like the Tomorrowland ring. Anyway, whatever. They made Green Lantern rings for every
Wait,
NBA.
you can buy them for $300?
Oh wow.
Jack, I might make you wear one. That's your new wedding ring. Because Jack famously lost his wedding ring.
Okay. I left it in a beach bag that we spilled a beer in, and I threw it in the trash. Is actually the true story there. I actually threw our wedding ring in the trash.
I like that you call it our wedding ring.
The one that we had ours together.
Yeah. The one I paid for with my assistant salary. Oh my God, it's fine. I'm not upset. That's literally.
I have a ring now. We have
news.
a new one.
We have another. He wears a ring, so he's taken ladies. He's taken ladies and men and non-binary people who are horny for Jack. Okay. Ashley Graham's veneer broke off after she bit into a frozen cookie. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my God, that's what's underneath veneers.
A little baby
A
tooth.
little they fucking shave down your teeth to be like little candy corn nubs. No, like a Tic Tac. It's like a little Tic Tac. And then they put like veneers over it, or like fake teeth that look like, more hot and symmetrical and famous looking. But every famous person has teeth like this, Jack.
If you
This
took
is
every
like a-
famous person and you were like, let's take out the like artificial teeth, they'd all have like
Yes.
nub teeth.
Yes. Like, I'm not even joking. Every famous person has teeth like this. This is
Wow.
what hot and rich people have going on in their mouth. If you take their little caps off, it's going to be a bunch of Tic Tacs in there. And like, they would not survive in like the wild.
Muffin Party asked what people will think of their corpses in like 2,000 years. People will think that like when
They're
they
not- no.
when they think back, they'll be like actors like they traditionally had smaller teeth. Like actors like had small teeth in
No,
all their
it's-
performances.
It's gonna. I don't think that shit's gonna decay. Like the veneers won't.
Oh,
go
they're that
away.
good?
I think they'll stay like.
They're that good.
I don't know. I'd love to see a corpse's veneers. Show me. Like
Yeah.
literally would.
I
love
think
to
I
see
have
that.
one like this for one of my teeth.
You have a veneer?
One of my teeth is mostly porcelain.
That's cool. I can't wait till I can see your corpse teeth
What
After
a
I
thing
lo-
to say!
after I long outlive you.
You can't wait till you see my corpse teeth. It's not a nice thing to say.
I know. I don't want you to die. It's actually my biggest fear is that you'll die. I desperately don't want you to die. Okay. Are Zach Braff and Florence Pugh still together? Yes. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Raven Symone, Lori Loughlin, James Gandolfini, Ansel Elgort, Caroline Calloway, Kim Kardashian, and Jessica Mulroney. Cheers to you. I'm back, baby. Slurp, slurp. Let me see those drinks. DM them to me on Instagram or however you want to send them to me, and I'll repost your Horny Friday beverages on our social media account. Cheers. Clink, clink. Glug, glug. Water is the best drink ever, but this ain't water, baby. It's wine. Okay. Raven Symone is married. Raven Symone is married. Raven Symone is married. And we're happy for her. We love this. This is great. Raven Symone married her girlfriend, now wife, Miranda Madej, who took Raven Symone's last name as like a hyphen. Raven Symone's actual last name is Pierman. Pierman? So now she's married to Miranda Pierman Madej. Look at this cute wedding. I love this. Raven posted photos of it on her Instagram. Raven has these like gorgeous long braids that like start out as her natural hair color and then kind of morph into like a rainbow. I'm guessing because it's Pride Month and they got married. They're two women. I love this. This is great. Love Raven's wife's outfit. It's like a very cute industrial white jumpsuit, and she has like simple black pumps and veil. It's cute. This is a cute wedding. It's like in their house. They picnicked. They got matching tattoos. Let's look at the tattoos. Look at that. I believe it's an R and an M for Raven and what was her name again? Miranda. Raven and Miranda. Cute. I think this is cute. Do you think this is cute?
I do.
I think it's cute. Why didn't we get matching wedding tattoos?
We did.
Oh, fuck.
We both have tattoos that say Kenny that we got on our honeymoon.
That's true. Jack and I actually do have wedding tattoos.
we did get matching wedding tattoos.
We got like our dog's name tattooed during our honeymoon. I can't believe I forgot that. Honestly, shame on me.
You're usually the remembrancer.
Wow, I totally fucked that one up. Sorry, Jack.
Wow.
Wow. Let's talk about Lori Loughlin. She's apparently scared of catching COVID in prison. A source spoke to Us Weekly about this and said, and I quote, "Scared to death of catching COVID-19 as the virus is ravaging the federal prisons in California." The quote continued, saying, quote, Lori and Moss don't.
Moss.
I guess the source is like close enough friends that the source calls Mossimo Moss.
Moss.
Everyone just calls him Moss? Okay. Should we start calling him Moss?
Hey, Moss.
Hey, Moss. The source said, and I quote, Lori and Moss don't want to serve their prison sentences at the same time. Among the reasons, even though their daughters are adults, Lori wants one parent to be free to provide emotional support to the girls. Lori's concern all along has been Isabella and Olivia Jade. End quote. Okay. Lori's scared. She's concerned for the girls. That's our Lori and Moss update. That's it for Lori and Moss. Lori's scared. Moss, I don't know how Moss feels. Moss.
What
What
you know,
isn't
a
there
Rolling
like
Stone
saying
doesn't get a Rolling Stone gathers no moss.
A Rolling Stone gathers no moss. A Rolling Stone gathers no moss. I was going to try to make a joke, but I can't. Let's talk about James Gandolfini. Today, I believe, is the 7-year anniversary of his passing. Very sad. You all know him as Tony Soprano, among many other iconic roles. There's a podcast called Talking Sopranos. It's hosted by Michael Imperioli and Steve Sciarippa. And they told this great story on the podcast the other day about how James Gandolfini wanted to like beat up Weinstein, like threatened to beat him up. Let's just watch a clip of this.
I tell you what's funny.
I'm
I
gonna start
wrote a
listening
kid's
to this
book called Nicky
podcast.
Deuce, and it turned it into a movie, and Michael's in it, and Paulie Walnuts, and Johnny Sack, and I was in Jim's trailer, and he had just did the movie with Brad Pitt, a mob movie, and he said, Harvey Weinstein called, he wants me to do Letterman. I said, I don't do talk shows, and he gets calling, and he says he got fucking nasty with Jim. And Jim said, I will beat the fuck out of Harvey Weinstein. He fucking calls me again. I will beat the fuck out of him. For the money he paid me, I'm not fucking doing it. Swear to God.
Wow.
And this is all before the Harvey Weinstein shit, when he was still the king shit. This is 2012, you know.
When you see that,
Oh my God. Wild. Wild. James Gandolfini's the man. He rules.
That was a Joe Rogan clip, though.
Oh,
That's not
shit.
That's not from Talking Sopranos.
Well, they host a podcast called Talking Sopranos.
Well, that sounds like a good podcast that I want to listen to.
Okay. I can't get everything right.
I just wanted to,
But
quickly
that's why you're here, Jack. to
flag
correct
that
the-
for fake news.
You're here to correct the
I gave
record.
you the Twitter flag for fake news there.
Maybe I just blacked out like anything having to do with Joe Rogan. I just black out. My brain just like deletes. My brain just deletes any presence of Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Which honestly, can you blame me? Can you blame me?
No.
I don't blame me. Content warning. We're about to talk about sexual assault, specifically about Ansel Elgort. So if you need to mute me for a little bit, that's totally fine. Do what you got to do. That being said, let's get into it. Ansel Elgort is being outed as a rapist after a woman recounts an assault by the actor. She was just 17 years old when it happened. She just turned 17. I'm not going to get super into it. I'm not going to read the graphic details, but if you want, I've included a link to a story about this in the show notes. But the woman who goes by Gabby said that in 2014, she DM'd him, letting him know that she was going to turn 17 soon. And then he gave her his private Snapchat account, asked for nude photos. Gabby said that this was super, super traumatic for her. She's been dealing with it for a long time. She didn't tell anyone about this until now because Ansel told her that it would ruin his career. And she said that there's a lot more to her story that she hasn't even told. This is so bad. This is really bad. Ansel Elgort is like a monster, it sounds like. And this sucks. This is a huge bummer. West Side Story. He's going to be in West Side Story. It's supposed to come out December 18th. Do you think that they're going to pull the movie, Jack? Or what?
It's an expensive movie. I don't know. It depends on how
Steven
big this story
Spielberg,
gets.
right?
It really depends on how big this story gets. But I wonder even if they do a reshoot or something like that. But he's like the main character.
He's Tony, right?
Yeah, he's like the main character.
Yikes. 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 Woof. 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 Okay. All right. We're done. Oh, wait. We're not done talking about Ansel Elgort. He's a monster for other reasons, too. Apparently, he said the N-word in a bullying way to a black kid at school when he was at LaGuardia High School, the performing arts school in New York, that Fame is based off of. Look, LaGuardia High School. There's an account on Twitter called Black at LaGuardia where people submit like anonymous stories about their experiences, and this is all alleged. It's not substantiated at all, but it's worth reporting on. Someone submitted something to Black at LaGuardia that said, quote, "Once I was in a class and we were learning about the Niger River. Ansel repeatedly mocked me and said, N-word river, multiple times. Nothing was ever done about it." I mean, this is a very specific story. I kind of believe it happened. I don't know why someone would make this up, but I also don't know if it's true or not. You got to take it with a grain of salt. Could be totally fake. Either way, a woman has alleged him as being a rapist, and just that alone is enough to get me to, like, I don't like him. He sucks. I'm done. Ansel, I'm done. Done with you. You suck. Okay. Let's talk about Caroline Calloway. Okay. Some of you might not know who Caroline Calloway is. She's an influencer. She is like, she's someone I've followed for a long time. I'm very amused by her. I think a lot of people online are. I'm not a stan. I'll say that again. I'm not a stan. Okay. I've been amused and charmed by her in the past, but I would never say I'm a Caroline Calloway stan. I did paint her once. I painted her once, and she posted it on her Instagram account, and still no one bought the painting. But yeah, so Caroline Calloway, she like went viral a couple times. Once because she like had creativity workshops that people were saying were a scam. She went viral again because her ex ghostwriter wrote like a whole piece in The Cut about her. She's kind of just been like an influencer ever since. People clown on her a lot online because she's just very like, she's very extra, as you would say. Hey, I'm extra too. Feel free to drag me as well. But this is great. She went on ZIWE's show. ZIWE, the anonymous ZIWE. She's a comedian and the host of Baited with ZIWE on YouTube. And she's just like so funny. I've listened to her as a podcast guest on a couple different podcasts. Every time she's on, she's so funny. And this YouTube show is so good. She just like trolls white people basically into like, showing that they're problematic or whatever. It's all in good fun. It's fun. It's good shit. I recommend everybody check out Baited with ZIWE on YouTube. I linked her Instagram in the show notes. I'm sure you can find her YouTube from there. So she had Caroline Calloway on yesterday, and I just pulled a couple short clips because this was an Instagram live that they did together as an episode of Baited. Let's watch the first one.
Justifies someone getting canceled. Like, if I were to commit a hate crime, is that a justifiable reason to get canceled?
That's a really tough question, honestly. I never thought of that. I sort of feel like I feel towards cancel culture as I do towards the death penalty, which
Wow.
Okay, so ZIWE asks Caroline like about cancel culture, and she says, "If I did a hate crime, like, would it be okay to get canceled?" And Caroline, like, to me, that's a no-brainer. Like, yeah, if you do a hate crime, you should get canceled. Like, if you do a hate crime, like a hate crime,
A hate crime.
like a hate crime, like like if you do a Mark Wahlberg, like chances are you're not going to get canceled, but
take your pick from Mark Wahlberg's,
take your pick. Just go
Wikipedia.
to the hate crime section.
Don't anybody do that. Ever.
No, I mean for this analogy, take your pick. She says, I think cancel culture is like the death penalty. And then she goes on to explain that, like, you never know if someone's going to be, like, having suicidal thoughts. And if they get canceled on top of that, they could kill themselves, which is why cancel culture is a death sentence. Which I don't get the logic there. I don't get it. I don't get it. Caroline's very anti-cancel culture, if you couldn't tell. Okay, let's watch the second clip that I pulled.
9 books that I recommended on my Instagram, I've read 4.
Wow.
But I've ordered the other 5 from Black Bookshop, so I would like my ally cookie now.
There are no cookies in this game. Now, can you tell me who Marcus Garvey is?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Okay, interesting. What about Huey P. Newton?
Is he a poet of the Harlem Renaissance? Because otherwise I don't know him.
Absolutely not. Okay, Fred
cool.
Hampton.
I don't know any of these names.
I can't. Oh, wow. No, Caroline's not doing a bit. She's just being herself. She's doing Caroline. Okay, this last clip is like when her manager calls her. I'm assuming to be like, stop going on live. Like, let's watch this.
When someone's like, I baited you, racist, I'm so sorry. My manager's calling me. I have to go soon, but I
don't to get offline.
Yeah. Can you please say something very nice about what has happened? Because I think my manager is very mad.
Okay, your manager shouldn't be mad. I don't know what to tell them. I have managers and agents as well, and I love them. I love my team. I don't know what to tell them. You pay them. I don't know.
Wow.
Guys, what a fantastic show. I think we might have lost Caroline.
That is so funny. Oh, I'm dead. So, oh my God. She's like, can you please say something nice?
Wow.
Like, Caroline, what the hell? Like, no, if you're like, you don't need, like, right now you're asking a black woman to say something nice about you, a white woman, when you're like we're not doing that. That is not the emotional labor we're asking of black women. Okay. Especially in these times. What the, I mean, Caroline's heart's in the right place, but she always puts her foot in her mouth. Jesus Christ. Everybody check out Baited. It's so funny. It's like, that's just a great sampling of the amazing content that you can get from ZIWE. I don't know her personally, truly just a fan. I think she's hilarious. And as someone who follows Caroline Calloway very closely, yeah, I thought it was very entertaining. Watch the whole thing on ZIWE's YouTube channel. Okay, let's talk about Kim Kardashian. Okay, she's got a podcast. She's got a podcast going on. She's got an exclusive podcast deal at Spotify. We don't know how much she's getting paid for it, but I mean, it's a lot, right? Like, she's probably getting paid a shit ton. According to The Verge, quote, the podcast, which will be distributed under the Parcast network Spotify acquired last year, will spotlight both Kardashian West's involvement and the investigative work of co-producer Lori Rothschild and Salty. Both will co-produce and co-host the show, end quote. I believe it's going to be about her, work as a lawyer in training to get incarcerated people out of prison. It's just crazy to think how much money she probably got for this. When it's like we can applaud Kim for her humanitarian efforts only so much because she's profiting off of them. Right, Jack? Like, I
mean, she's going to make it. She's going to run for office.
I totally think she's going to run for office. And I think that will be when she and Kanye get divorced.
At this point, I'm like, she's a politician, so it's like gloves off. Now that she's like becoming a lawyer, I'm like, this person is running for office for sure.
She's totally running for office. This is just not what the world needs right now. Like, we don't need Kim to be doing this. Like, don't do this. Like, don't do this, Kim. Like, what? Am I going to have to listen to this podcast? Am I going to, as a celebrity news reporter, am I going to have to listen to Kim's Spotify podcast? I don't want to, but I might have to. This podcast is now competing with Kim Kardashian because we're both podcasts. Subscribe to Hot and Rich on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify too, Jack.
Wow.
This podcast is
and
on.
They're paying just as much, right?
No, I get paid $0 from Spotify.
Well, at least Kim, we're all working together so Kim can.
I'm actually funding Kim's podcast with my podcast, right?
Pretty much.
Like, in a way, you could say I'm funding Kim's podcast.
Yeah, that's communism. We're all working together for Kim to get one big paycheck.
That's not communism. That's not communism. Okay. All right. Oops. All right.
Your earpiece fell out. For all the listeners at home, her earpiece fell out.
Well, I don't want people to know I have an earpiece in.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to hide it.
Her nothing fell out.
I'm trying to hide it. If you call attention to it, then you do a Barbara Streisand
Well, it
effect.
fell out, and you put it back in your ear, so that was drawing some attention to it.
You're Streisand affecting this. You're Streisand affecting this. You know the Streisand effect?
Can I ask you one question? What happened with Jessica Mulroney and Sasha Exeter?
Thank you, Jack. I thought you'd never ask. I thought you would never ask. Okay. Let's look at this really quick. Okay. So who is Jessica Mulroney? Who is Sasha Exeter?
I have that same question.
You jumped the gun a little bit, my friend.
Okay.
Let's discuss this. Jessica Mulroney is Meghan Markle's best friend, maybe former best friend at this point. But she was like at the wedding. Her kids were like the, whatever's the like little kids at the wedding. They had a little kid job.
The little kids at the wedding, yeah.
You know how like there's like official little kids at weddings?
Yeah, it's like
Flower Girl?
the Rose Boy and the Wine Girl or something.
Yeah, the Rose Boy and the Wine Girl. That's not real, is it? Anyway, so Jessica Mulroney, she's also an influencer and a stylist. She's married to one of the former Prime Minister of Canada's sons. Okay, she's like high society in Toronto. And she was really good friends with Meghan Markle because Meghan Markle used to live in Toronto when she was filming Suits. And Sasha Exeter, she's like a similar echelon influencer and I guess like, now rival or not rival, but there's drama going on between these two. Let me explain it. It all starts with Sasha Exeter does a post on Instagram that's like it's very vague. She doesn't call anybody out. She just says like, hey, like I see a lot of like, Canadian people with big platforms who are white, who are not speaking out about Black Lives Matter, not saying anything right now. Like your silence is complicit. Like please use your platform to talk about race and talk about like why Black Lives Matter. And this is like peak white fragility basically. But Jessica Mulroney takes it really personally and like, go back, Jack.
I'm sorry.
Takes it really personally and is like offended and thinks that this is a specific call out to her. She's like, so there's two things that happen after this. So Sasha Exeter does the kind of vague call out, just saying like, hey, step it up, like step up your game, white people in Canada, like use your platforms for good. And then publicly, Jessica Mulroney comments on her post saying, something very polite, like, you're right when you say this shit needs to stop. As leaders, we need to join hands and call out wrongs. I know we have differences, and that is something that even in the course of a heated argument, I need to acknowledge and understand. Da-da-da-da. She's like, being very nice on a public comment on Sasha Exeter's Instagram account, but there's a whole different thing that happens in private where Jessica Mulroney reaches out to Sasha and like threatens her legally and says like, why are you dragging my name? First of all, she didn't name Jessica Mulroney at all. And is like, you like, I'm gonna like, she threatens to pull Sasha Exeter's sponsors and like, basically like she's like, I will ruin you and sue you, like how dare you. Meanwhile, Sasha Exeter like didn't even breathe Jessica Mulroney's name. Like truly like crazy shit is happening. So go to the next picture here, Jack. So this is a DM that Sasha posted because Sasha, when this happens, Sasha's is like, you know what, like let's have it all out in the open. She posts a screenshot of a DM that Jessica Mulroney had sent her where she spells liable suit like the wrong way. She means libel suit, but she spells it liable. So she says liable suit, good luck. You can't see the full message. But then in the screenshot here on Sasha's account, she's written, after her public apology on my post yesterday, I received this via DM. Please take in the timestamp in green on the top left of the screen. Also, poor thing didn't even spell libel correctly. It's like truly like Jessica Mulroney, like what are you doing? You're now like legally threatening a black woman, like over what? Like she didn't even like call you out. Like this is crazy shit. Anyway, let's go to the next one here.
Oh, sorry.
I know. I
There
heard
we
you
go.
typing.
There we go.
We can hear you typing.
Oh, I clicked.
Okay, then Jessica Mulroney does this whole apology because after this happened, after Sasha Exeter posted that like expose saying like, look at this DM, Sasha like lost her TV show on CTV, lost a ton of sponsorships. People are like she got Stasi'd. She's like, people are not wanting to work with this woman anymore. And so she like did this whole apology, like, the events that have transpired over the last few days have made it clear that I have work to do, like, I respect the decision of CTV and I've decided to step away from my professional engagements, I also want to take a moment to clarify that I have no intention and at one point in the apology process, she invokes Meghan Markle's name and is like, my closest friend is like, part of the black community or whatever. It's like she's basically like, but I have a black friend. Like, oh God, it's truly like, it's a nightmare. So yeah, it's bad. Jessica Mulroney's like effectively like, axed from all of her money-making endeavors. Yeah, she's the daughter she's married to an ex-prime minister's son. Did I say that wrong? Sorry if I said that wrong. Okay, so now all these articles are coming out. Who knows if these are real? Because like tons of fake news about Meghan Markle comes out like every day. But this is from ET Online. It says, Meghan Markle has distanced herself from best friend Jessica Mulroney. And a source who spoke with ET said, quote, she's distanced herself from Jessica because the comments were unacceptable and offensive. Meghan's friends have been concerned for some time that Jessica has been profiting from her relationship with Meghan and using it to further her brand. That's something Prince William and Harry have never accepted with any of their friends. Jessica made an error in judgment, which was regrettable, and for which she has apologized and made a vow to step back and learn from her insensitivity. Regardless, Jessica has been a source of strength for Meghan in the past during some of her most difficult times. She even watched over Meghan Markle's son, Archie. End quote. Okay, yeah, I think this friendship is over. I think Meghan can't be friends with this person, like, publicly. I think that it's like maybe they'll, I don't know. This feels bad. This feels like it's maybe like the end. I did like read, I believe in Lainey Gossip, that Jessica Mulroney like publicly says like, I do not like profit over my friendship with Meghan Markle, but in her pitch deck that she sends to brands, like the first page is a picture of her at Meghan's wedding. And like the second page is like, she won't be talking about Meghan. Like, but she is best friends with Meghan, but she won't be talking about it. So, like, she does profit immensely from being friends with Meghan Markle. And it does give her an immense leverage, like power and leverage. That same power and privilege and leverage, coupled with her being white, married to a ex-prime minister's son, all of that rolled up in one, gave her this unearned confidence to bully this black woman into like taking her sponsors away for no reason. Yikes. Okay, so really quick before we end the show, I just want to talk shit about Jessica Mulroney's Toronto house. Because the design aesthetic is bad, okay? And when we are mad at a celebrity, we make fun of their design aesthetic, okay? Oof. This is the backyard. It's like, you know, it's like a brownstone. It's like, you know, if you've been to Toronto, you know these houses. They're all over Toronto. They're like, you know, I would call them like West Village size style townhouses. There's a pool in the backyard, some grass, and it's just very basic. Let's go to the next one here. Okay, this I think is atrocious. The interior of this house is designed like it's all like Z Gallery from like 2009. Like, it's not cute. The floor's fine, they're wood, but the metal cabinet in the back, the artwork is like splatter paint. Like, the walls are like muted, dusty turquoise. Like, who needs this? The chairs are ugly. The legs of the chairs clash with the legs of the table. It's like mid-century legs on the chairs and like whatever that is on the tables. Not into it. It's very metallic, very like, yeah, not into it. Let's go to the next one here. What room is this now? Okay, here's like the door to the backyard. Don't love that carpet. Very geometric, kind of pentagon pattern, boring, blues, grays, no real exciting color going on. Again, metallic gray cabinets, just boring, like framed photos from like, you know, Home Goods. Not that exciting here. Not into it. Let's look at the next room. Okay, this room, like, she really tried to do something with this room. This room has, like, you know, wow, we really tried to go for something here. And guess what? You failed. I don't like it. The couch is blue velvet. The couch would be cute in a different room. It doesn't go in this room at all. The wallpaper looks like a Marriott, like, lobby. Like, it's like weird, distressed beige wallpaper. Doesn't look cute at all.
Yeah.
The painting's fine. The weird tile on the fireplace, super bad. Also looks like a Marriott lobby. Like, if I had tons of money and status and like privilege, would I choose that tile on my fireplace? No, I wouldn't. But again, I'm not Jessica Mulroney, and I'm not, you know, picking out ugly designs. Again, another repeating pattern, like geometric carpet rug thing. There's like some velvet chairs. The chairs do match the couch, but they don't match anything else in the room. I think this is bad. I don't like it. This is the bedroom. Metallic. This woman wants all her furniture in her house to remind her of like metal, like silver. Like, I don't know why. The bed is like, what is that? Patent leather metal? Like, what is that? Like, it's like a shiny, uncomfortable looking silvery metal bed with metal gray pillows and a bluish metal looking carpet. And I don't mean metal as in, yeah, heavy metal. I mean metal as in like a metal, silver,
a piece of metal,
tin, aluminum foil even. Again, we got the weird generic hotel room wallpaper. Maybe this is a hotel room. I pray to God that this photo is from a hotel room and not her actual room. Listen, I could be wrong. This could be a hotel room. I'm talking shit about a hotel room then. She chose to stay at that hotel room. So she signed off on the design aesthetic. I mean, I'm kidding, obviously. If it's a hotel, sorry. I swear to God, though, I think maybe it's not, because the other parts of the house also look like a hotel, and they're definitely not a hotel. I would say it's a 50-50 chance that this room is Jessica Mulroney's actual bedroom. The other 50% would be that it's actually a hotel. So, Everyone in the chat is saying that that's a hotel room. I think it's a toss-up. I say there's no way to know for sure. We'll never
I think
find
they might
out.
have just been jumping in on, the clowning around with you, the clowning on it,
Yeah.
I think they were just clowning around, same as you.
Well, speaking of clowns, I'm a clown. Every day I'm proving that through this show. Just wanted to own that. As Lisa Rinna would say, I'm going to own it. I'm going to own it. I'm a clown. And speaking of clowns, I'm going to clown my way off of the show.
That's a great segue. Speaking of clowns, I'm going to clown my way off the show tonight.
Bye, everybody. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Please do whatever you can to support Black Lives Matter, whether it's showing up at a protest, donating protesting supplies, donating to Black Lives Matter, your local chapter, I would say is the best way to do that. Call your city council members. Do whatever you can to defund and abolish the police. And until next time, stay hot and stay rich.
I'm so fucking rich and hot. I'm so